I'm not leaving on that no door. Hmm. I'm not leaving nothing no door. But yeah, can you guys hear? I'm back. I'm back for the short, quick second. I'm back. I'm back for a short, quick second. What done happened? Said, okay, close. It says now. Okay, new manager. Say what is it? What does it says? It says managing moderators can support your channel in even more ways. Interesting, managing moderators. These users have the same collaborative capabilities as standards moderators, but in addition, they can manage block words and change chats mode. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I, decide to use that or not. Mm. But yeah, no one seems to shock me. That is the truth, you guys. No one seems to really to shock me. Well, they don't shock me nowadays, you guys. A lot of people, usually they show me. It's almost as if I don't know. It's like I have a gift that I live with of kind of peeping the energy, peeping the vibe, and that's why I keep myself at a distance when it comes to certain individuals because you just keep on revealing yourself, and then you expect me to not see. I see it all. I see it all, and it's just I don't know what it is. It's like my energy. It can absorb someone else's energy so strong to the point where it's like I know how a person is going to move. Honestly, I've been experiencing that for some time now. Like I can really, really see like your true intentions with me. They could be real, or they could be fake, or you just have some what they say a pre I forgot how they say that, but you have a you already something already in mind on why you want to deal or talk to me about something. That's why I be just in the cut waiting for them to reveal themselves. And then when they do, it don't really need any clarity because I have already had the clarity in my head before I became cool with these individuals in this world. Which is why I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna shed no tear. No, that was a rough one. No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry because you're not worth my tears. Look, I'll be damned if I'm trying to reach out to anybody that I know is not really being, here for me in my face. You know, I'll be damned. Like, I'm not reaching out to none of them. Like, it's a reason why you showed me yourself. It's a reason why your intentions wasn't the best, didn't have my best interest at heart. It's a reason, and I'm glad. I'm glad, and I want people to I want people to continue to show me their sides. Keep giving me the realness. Well, no, keep giving me the fakeness that's trying to be that's hidden beside all that's hidden. hmm Keep showing me all the fakeness. Keep showing me all the fake. A lot of people be showing me a lot of fake shit a lot of times. They do. They do. Yeah, that's why you gotta be mindful who you talk to, who you tell certain business to, because you just never know. You just never know that when they are around you, or even if they was around you, they can totally have a different of opinions about you. They really can. They can have a different opinions about you. Which is why I said a lot of the things that has happened over the years while being on here, I would say it has made me, toughen up a little bit more. When it comes to trolls or people that want to get cool with me, and I totally get it. I totally get that you may want to get cool and try to see what I'm gonna say to you, or better yet, what you may want to know about me. See, I may share, but I don't share a lot, and I don't share a lot. Mm, I don't. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't give a rat's ass what someone may have to say about me when it comes to what I have talked with them about, because I mean, hell, it is what it is. I mean, no one's on earth is perfect, so exposing me, hell, you just be exposing how fake you were when you were around me. But or really yet, better yet, while dealing with me, because you was so quote unquote real. Huh. And I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I am just saying. That's why I'm glad the circle is small. I don't, even though it's all right, even though it would be nice to have a little bit more, I would say a little bit more company around in my circle, but it's all right. I'm glad my circle is small. I'm glad I don't have to have, a lot of people in it, because you just never know. You just never ever know that that someone in the bunch, or two or three or four or five, six, seven up, seven or eight or nine, 10, 11, 12 of them. You just never know who may be the spoiled one. A lot of them be, you'll have a few spoiled ones in the bunch. A few spoiled ones in the bunch. But I think it's a reason why it's like that. A lot of people, they see my aura, and they try to take advantage of that. And I'm still standing strong on that one. That no one is going to ever no one is going to ever try to control me, try to talk to me in certain ways, because I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I will go, missing before I ever allow that to happen. You know, I will go missing. You know, for real. I'm not dealing with other people's crap. Not dealing with it. I'll be by myself before I ever deal with someone ass to kiss. I'm not kissing ass. I'm not begging you to be in my life. If you want to walk on in, you can walk on out. You know, if you feel the need to, or if you feel the need that if you feel like I'm not kissing ass enough, walk on out, because I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna lower my standards. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna be, the person that someone can peer pressure. I'm not doing none of that. That's why I am the way I am. That's why people usually, they flock to me, after everybody else done left them. And by that I mean, when they put you on the back burner and they go around the people that they want to be around, by that I mean like the rowdy people that's a little bit in the streets and at the clubs, and just doing the norm that I wouldn't do. You know, when they stop fooling with them, with these individuals, they tends to hit me up and want to, oh, what you got going? I ain't got nothing going, but I don't want to have going. I don't want to have anything going with you, because at the end of the day, I know that you don't really fuck with me. It's something how you can know people for so many years, but at the same damn time, they really don't really fuck with you. They really don't. It's only for convenience. And I said this many years ago, and I still feel like this to this day, that a lot of people only come around me for their own convenience. It's not all the ways. It's not always genuinely. Hold on, genuine. It's not, and I feel it, and I know it. Honestly, I know it. I see right through it. I see right through it. Like, I'm just a person that people come around for their own convenience, which is why I am the person look, which is why I am the person that I am today, because I'm not gonna be fake, and I'm not gonna be that person just to be tolerating any old goddamn thing that's I feel like it's not really real. You know, that's why I'm glad that my circle is small. I'm glad that I just don't call everybody friends, because so many people that I did call friends, man, you barely even hear from them. You know, and then they'll show you signs, show you many signs, but then at the same time, they want your help. They want you to do this and do that. Man, I can't wait. That's why I just can't wait to a few more in a few more years when I reach a few more ages that I will have my own place. I'm speaking into existence. I can have my own place, and I can just be away from the ones that used to know me, and the ones well not well I could say that yeah for the ones that used to know me and the ones that know me. I can just be far near, just kind of just far away and just be doing my own damn thing because I'm just going to enjoy me, you know, and I'm just going to, enjoy being the young adult that I am. And I just can't wait, I just can't wait for that day because I really do been feeling like, since I have been a young adult, that so many other older adults have been trying to just, just have, what do you call that? Some type of control, but I'm not gonna be that person. You're not gonna control me. You're gonna get that mouth first. You're gonna get that mouthpiece first, and then you're gonna see some action. See, once you get that mouthpiece, you're gonna be seeing some action behind your words and your actions. Okay. I'm telling you, I will go ghost. I've been having these feelings in me for a long time, for a very long time, for a very long time. And I don't think that they are going anywhere. I really don't. I really don't think they are going anywhere. You know, I really don't think that they are going anywhere. They're gonna still look. I'm gonna still stay this. Well, I'm still gonna stick to my values, and I'm still gonna stay the same when it comes to that. When it comes to people that's around me and that's in my space, it's only so far that I'm gonna let them in. I'm just not. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's why sometimes I wish, in the past that I didn't give a lot of people. Well, I wish I would. I wish in the past that I didn't allow so many individuals to have a open door into my life, because the outcome of it all, it ended terribly. You know, well, not terribly, but I would say by their actions. Like their actions just showed me that they really didn't care for me. They was just around for the convenient and for and really to get help from me, because they didn't have anybody else around them. So yeah, it was just like the more I have more experiences like that. Well, since I have had more experiences like that, I'm just waking up even more, and that's why I'm gonna always have that guard up. Excuse me, I'm gonna always have that guard up to the point where I'm not letting you in. Mm-mm, I ain't letting you in. Look. I open my blind door open and I talk to you. I will talk through. Look, I will talk on the other side of the window to you, but but you're not getting on the other side of that door. Into my life. Mm-mm. I'm protecting my peace. I gotta protect my peace. I gotta protect my peace because if I don't protect my peace, man, and I'm telling what type of other spirit may try to come upon me and attack my good spiritness. Not saying that I'm perfect, because I'm not. Not saying that I can't do anything shady, because I can, but I'm not a bad person. Not a bad person. But I just feel like people try to prey on the kindness and to take it for weakness. But they fail to realize I have already analyzed you. And I don't mean to say that so mean. Well, I don't mean to say it in a way that I'm just not getting to know you for you, but at the same time, I just have to, be cautious. I gotta be cautious. Because if I'm not cautious, shoot, I'll be setting myself up for some failures. And I don't want to be setting myself up for failure. You know? I really don't. I don't want to set myself up for failure. Especially when I know I can prevent, those type of people from coming around me. So yeah, that ain't never going anywhere. And I thank God for it. I thank God for the spirit of discernment, because the things that I feel, I know that it's true, and I know that I'm not crazy. I may sound off on in some of my videos, but I'm not, or under the influence, which I was, but I'm not now. But I know I know what I'm talking about. I know these are true feelings. These are not made up things. These are things that I'm feeling. These are things that I have went through. These are things that I have encountered with other souls, and I'm just acting off emotion, because I just was so just so not pleased with certain people's, you know, ways and their attitudes. A lot of the times I feel like a lot of people want to always come at me a little bit aggressively, and I'm just like, wow, what if I had always wanted to, be on that other type of time, which I could, but that's not really who I am. I don't really like to be that madman walking around here with a short man syndrome, basically. I'm not gonna be that. Mm. I ain't finna be that because everybody ain't always mean. And everybody ain't always nice too. But I'm just gonna continue to be the person that I know how to be. Instead of the world trying to turn me into something that I'm not, which is why I'm so glad that I stayed true to myself. You know, I see so many mm, actors. I see so many actors out here in today's time. I see so many actors out here in today's time, acting, putting up a fake ass persona for the world. It's a lot of actors. See, people may see people don't get to see people. A lot of people don't get a chance to see this side, so they may think I'm acting on here, but I'm really not. I'm really showing you guys who I really am, and how silly I can be, and how sometimes not so silly that I can be. I can be serious too at times too, but everybody don't get the chance to see this other side of me. But you guys do. But a lot of folks don't get a chance to see this side. But when it comes from me, when I see those actors and those people that really they come off like they just fake personas. They really imposters to me because they're acting. They're putting on they got this role for the world, but in actuality, you know how they really fucking are. Like if you ain't been like that from a kid, why in the hell did you try? Why in the hell did you decide to just pick up something? To just so you can get some type of street cred or some respect. Man, if you only knew. If you only know. So that's why I always stay true to myself. If I'm not look, even though I may have stayed in rough areas, I was not going to be a product of my environment with my ass all out and, talking very, street, you know, which ain't nothing wrong with that if you have been raised like that. But if you haven't been raised like that, there's no need to portray that if that's not really who the hell you really are, And I'm just so grateful that I don't have to put that persona, that fake ass persona, because some of these niggas out here be bitches. Hell, now in today's time, the women seem more harder than the men. They will look, the men becoming, look, the men. Oh my goodness, they want to say what this and that. A lot of them ain't willing to get an ass up, and a lot of them they be so quick to go get that iron. But shit, let's put that iron down and go get and use them fists. See, a lot of niggas be scared to fuck out, and it really be embarrassing. They don't want no one to record that ass with them because they're gonna have to relive it over and over, over and over again on the internet. I'm just saying. That's why it's good to stay true to. That's why it's good to stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Don't you ain't gotta be faking it for the web, tube, and for the gram and the Facebook and the Twitch and the Snapchat. Just be yourself. People will like you for you if you are just being yourself. But all that faking, ain't nobody gonna be liking that faking stuff. Because you at some point you're gonna have to continue to be that. You know, you're gonna have to continue to be that. See, I know how to tone my personality down. You know, and like I said in a video I made yesterday. You know, I be feeling I be feeling so many different type of ways sometimes in a day. You know, I be feeling so many different type of ways in a day, but at the same time, I don't show that. You know, I don't show my side. I don't show those sides. Just out. Every I don't show the well. How can I say that? I don't show those sides to everyone that I'm around and I'm out and having about out and about when I'm hanging out with them. I don't. Mm-mm. I know how to act. You know, I can be goofy and silly at times, and also I can be very very serious. But I'm also just being myself. I'm just allowing myself to show certain characters And I don't hate to use that word because I don't want to seem like I'm just acting, because I'm really not. I'm really just being my authentic self. I just decided to show another part of my character, and hopefully people will like it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. I don't force it upon anybody. I know how to tone certain things down, but I'm not gonna be walking it down. I'm not gonna be walking around here sticking to a persona that I'm not. You know, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Mm, I'll be damned. But you guys, I gotta get some rest. I gotta get some rest. And oh yeah, it's I did see something, but mm, that person doesn't get any video acknowledgement over here. And I'm trying my best to be on mute. I'm trying my best to be on mute. Because honestly, that person is not even that important. Well, take that back. Oh, excuse me. Mm, mm. They are important, but I don't think of them. So, yeah, they can try to get their channels up off of somebody else's back, aka the people that are making content. And I gotta say this too. Let's be real. Let's be real. Do y'all like some of these folks doing all these damn reviews? You know, after they done went to the channel, well, really went to someone's channel and watched the video, so they want to run back to their channel and give all these damn, clip notes. Do y'all really, do y'all really too much care for those type of people? Because I really don't. I ain't got time to be watching you and this person and that person. And I'll get on my channel. I'm finna do a whole review on what I saw today. Hell no. Mm-mm. But you know what? If you like it, I share. I sure don't love it. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can keep doing that. Cause for me, that's a waste of time. Yeah, that's a waste of time. Shit. If you got time in your hands to do all that, go right ahead. And there's a few niggas that I don't even watch. I don't even let alone like. I might have to unsubscribe from them because I don't too much. Like, I don't watch them. I don't even. That's a lot of people I gotta unsubscribe to because I don't care for them, and they probably don't care for me either. But it's all right because I ain't looking for the world to like me, the whole world to like me. It's gonna be some people out here that's don't like you, and it's gonna be some people that don't really, fuck with you. And hey, the feeling is gonna be mutual on my end. But you guys, let me get some rest. And I'm because I did sleep. I slept for long. I slept from 2 something. I think it was 2. Well, my sleep pattern's been up and down, so I'm gonna give me some more rest and shit. You guys enjoy your night. Yeah, the night is over anyway now, but you know, this morning it's a new day. So you guys enjoy your day, and y'all get some rest as well. Hopefully, I don't be on this phone, let alone this TV, because I be on YouTube watching different, vloggers and stuff. Because I don't watch cable, but I be watching just vloggers and documentaries and maybe a something from the '90s. I don't know, maybe something that I watched in my childhood. But that's neither here nor there, you guys. I'm out of here. Peace. Let me go.